What's up and welcome to another YouTube video. My name is Eddie and I am still addicted to Marvel Snap, and it's time once again to look at another character set of variants and rank them from worst to best. Continuing on the theme of Across the Spider-Verse, which is the new movie in theaters, which is, by the way, incredible. I got to see it on Thursday and I absolutely adored it. We did a variant ranking of Miles Morales, and today we're going to look at Ghost Spider, aka Gwen Stacy, aka Spider-Gwen, whatever you want to call her. Let's jump right into it. There she is. In Marvel Snap, actually, just so everyone knows this, she is going to be the Season Pass card for the month of June. So if you guys buy the June Season Pass, she will be the card that you will unlock. Ghost Spider, so I'm going to call her Spider-Gwen a lot in this, is a 2 energy, 3 power card, and her on reveals that the last card you played gets pulled to her, which is very cool. Obviously, we don't really know how that's going to work out in the game because like meta-wise, because obviously she's not in the game yet, but I think she's gonna be fun. I really am excited. Can see a lot of really cool combos with her and Spider-Man 2099, her with Human Torch, with Vulture. Lots of really exciting ways to do it, so I'm very excited for this card, and I'm definitely gonna buy it because I love it. But as always, that's not what we're here to talk about. We are here to talk about all her variants. Now she has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She has 10 different variants. We're gonna look at each one, give our opinion on each one, and then we're going to do a ranking of our top 10 basically. And as always, make sure to comment below what is your ranking of the Ghost Spider or Spider-Gwen variant. So first thing we're going to look at is, of course, the Pixel one. For some reason, when I saw this one the first time, I felt like it looked less pixelated than all the other pixels. Is it just me? You guys tell me what you think. Definitely feels like there's less. It's like, it's not great, but it's also not as pixelated as all the other pixel variants. So I don't hate it as much. I don't think it's the worst one. There's definitely a lot of really bad ones. I kind of think this one's just there. Not the worst, not the best. I don't hate it. And the other thing too, obviously with this game, with these variants, we don't actually know the cost of any of the variants because none of them are in the game yet. So we don't know if they're going to be 700, 1200, or Ultimate variant for any of them. We do know which one's going to be the Season Pass card, so I'll tell you guys when we get there. But this Pixel one, again, not the worst. I really hope it's a 700 gold one. It's just kind of in the game. Next up, we got this one. It looks, is this like a Venom version? Gwenom. Okay, so Gwenom, so Venomized version. Very cool. I really, really like this one. Love, as you guys know, I always talk about, I love when they take a character and completely drastically change them when it comes to the variant. And this is exactly what I mean by that. Background's pretty cool. Love the different colors on her suit and everything like that. You can kind of see here the symbiotes coming off of her skin, which is really cool as well. Awesome. Love the black and red on this instead of the usual white / pink. So very, very, very cool one over here. I think it's an excellent one. 10 out of 10. Next up is the baby one. This is a pretty cool baby one in my opinion because it looks like the baby variant, but it also could come out as not baby, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it, but she definitely looks not like the other baby variants are very, very much like child, like kids. This one, not as much in my opinion. I really like this one. Love the background over here. Love that she's standing on the wall with the graffiti and everything. Everything about it just tells me that this is a really cool one. I'm very excited to see what this one's going to look like animated, but I'm happy that the baby variants have always had the problem of having very lame or boring backgrounds. This one, not the case at all, with her standing against the wall, and you can still see the buildings. Again, there's a bit of blue here, but there's enough going on that it does work for me. Next up is this one. I think this is the Ghost Spider 2099, which I think this is the Season Pass one. Let me make sure. Yes, this is the 2099. This is the one that's going to be in the Season Pass. So if you purchase the June Pass, you will be able to unlock this card. If you do, it's going to be exclusive. As always, I always talk about, I'm not a huge fan of the exclusive part of it because if you miss out, you miss out. But it is a really good one. Like, I'm not taking away from the card. The suit looks awesome. Not too sure what this is, like, around her face here. If someone does know, please let me know. Love the background in the city and everything. Very cool on that. The suit looks excellent. I really don't know what this is, so it's kind of bothering me, but maybe it's a theme based on the 2099. I just don't know. But I do really like it, but as always, having it be exclusive is going to drop it a little bit in my ranking, but not by much because it is still a really excellent one. Next is Rose. We talked about Rose in our last 3 videos here, which, by the way, if I forgot to mention this, make sure to go watch Miles Morales and all the other variants. We've done a whole playlist, and let me know what characters you want to see in the future. Rose, I always talked about how does a really good job with the characters, but the outlining always bothered me. It doesn't bother me as much in this one. Again, background's a little bit bland. I just realized it's basically the exact same style as the Miles one. I think Miles Morales has the almost beat for beat, the exact same thing, hit on his phone, sitting with his mask off and the blue background. I think it's almost the same. I literally just looked at it. I forgot, but it is. I'm pretty sure it's the same. Good one. Really good. I don't really have anything. It doesn't stand out as being like incredible, but it's not a bad one in my opinion either. Next up, oh, why? By Ryan Brown over here. Does this one have a theme to it? No name to this one. Very cool. I'm curious to know, what is this? What is this monster back there? But this is sick. Very cool, different suit. The red stuff all around here looks like, is that the monster's tongue? No, it's not. It's not nullified. It's not venomized because we just saw it. So I don't actually know what this one is, but very cool, very different. And I like that. Like I said, very big difference in variants. I love all seeing that. Next up, our sixth one that we're looking at, sixth one, is the one from the movie. I'm going to have a very biased opinion because I think the movie is just 10 out of 10. The first one, Into the Spider-Verse, and Across the Spider-Verse are two so far my favorite movies of all time. So I adore this. This is just incredible. Love the variant over here. I kind of wish that, it's kind of be silly, but I wish she wasn't tucked in, right? So that we could kind of see more of her suit. Because now it's just kind of like just all black from her legs, right? And so that's the minor thing, but the background is incredible. Knowing it comes from the movie just adds to it, in my opinion. So really love it. I wish it was like, you know, full body swinging, so it'd be full suit. Just being picky. All right, number 7 over here is by Mike Krahulik. Very cool. Love the way this is drawn. Is this Penny Arcade? Let me double check. It is Penny Arcade. Okay, sweet. I called it. Very cool. Background's kind of boring. I'm gonna say I'm not a huge fan of the background, but love the way that Spider-Gwen is drawn. Love the webbing and all that. Just the background. I wish there was something happening, because everything else you saw, like with the city and everything, adds a lot of value to the card. Not a fan of this one. I always mention I don't upgrade. I don't split my cards, so I never get those gold background or anything like that. So I'm always keen on having something exciting in the background of my cards. We got 2 left. Number 9 over here, Peach Momoko. Once again, killing it. I love this. Love this one. So cool. Again, not much going on in the background, but the character's so in focus that there's barely any background to look at. Her with the phone, with the half face on, mask on, and full face reveal. Excellent. Peach Momoko, man. I think I gotta do a video on their stuff, because it's just, every single Peach Momoko is just 10 out of 10. And lastly, we got this one by Art Germ. Very, very cool. Is there a theme to this one? It just says Art Germ, so I don't know, again, the theming of this one. Oh, I think it's Venomized, because you can see Venom is in the back there. So this is another Venomized one. You can see this, the symbiote, like, kind of either opening or closing on her face, which is really cool. So good. It is really, really good. I always mention that with Art Germ, I always have a issue with the faces. When the realistic faces kind of don't do it for me. This one works. This one really, really works. Love that we see Venom in the background there too. I'd love to see what this one's going to look like animated as well. Man, those are some really good variants for a card that's unreleased. Normally, so a lot of people ask me why I don't do weekly videos on the most recent releases of cards every single time. The main reason why is because, generally speaking, when a new card comes out, they don't have a lot of variants already in the game. So, for example, with Living Tribunal or High Evolutionary, when they released, they only had like 2 or 3 variants. And I always have the rule of minimum 5 so that I can do a video with actual ranking instead of just talking about 2 or 3 variants, because they always end up adding more. So I want to give them time to have variants. Spider-Gwen is not out yet, and she already has 10 variants, which is insane. So I actually always do check when a new card releases how many variants are coming out with it. And if there's at least 5 or 6 of them, I do a video, and if there isn't, then I do an older character. So, but this is the first time since I've started doing these variant talks and variant videos that one new unreleased card has this many. So this is pretty impressive. So this is the hard part now. Like I said, I gotta rank them. So while I do that, make sure to comment below what is your ranking. Subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, come watch me on Twitch, follow on Twitter for fun stuff. You know the whole drill. This is gonna be really tough in my opinion, because they're honestly quite good. Shit. Jesus, I'm gonna put that one there. Put that one here. Yeah, okay. Oof. Ooh, I think I like that. I'm gonna put this one there. Let's see here. Yeah, like that. I'm gonna put this one down there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, man, this is tough. This is really tough. I'm going with my heart here. I don't like spending too much time thinking about this, because if I think too much, then obviously I could last, like, I could spend all day on this. So I'm trying to just what do I think instantly? Okay, there we go. Here's my ranking, everybody. My number 10 is the Pixel one. It's not the worst Pixel one I've seen. It's not the best Pixel one I've seen. It's just there, like all the others. So, bottom of the list, in my opinion, as always. My number 9 is Rose. I talked about this before. This is kind of a silly thing, but I think it's kind of lazy, and it sounds very mean, and I'm not trying to say this in a mean way, but it's the exact same thing as the Miles one. Like, the exact same thing. Actually, let's look at the other one, just because, am I remembering this wrong? Miles Morales. I feel like it is the exact same one. Yeah, there you go. See, that's what I'm saying. Exact same pose with the phone and everything like that. I get that it's probably thematic because they're obviously like best friends or dating or whatever it is in the comics that they're doing. So I get that, but I kind of wish that they just did something a little bit different with this variant. I don't hate it. I think it's great. Again, I think from here on, all the 9 of them are worth the price, but I'm just having it a bit lower because it's not as impressive because it's the same as the Miles one. My number 8 is going to be the one that comes in the Battle Pass, in the Season Pass, whatever you want to call it. Again, excellent. I want this one. I can't wait. I'm going to be spending money on this 100%. But it is exclusive, so I kind of want to have it a bit lower on the end because if anyone's watching this video after June, you can't get this one anymore, and so you don't get the chance to unlock the card. So I'm going to have it a bit lower on the like must own of all the variants. I do still think this is an excellent card, though. I'm telling you guys, from here on, they're all worth it, and I can see any one of these be your number 1. My number 10, 9, 8, 7 is the Penny Arcade one. Excellent drawing of Spider-Gwen. Excellent. Love the webbing and all that, but the background's kind of boring, so it's a bit lower on the ranking. My number 6 is Art Germ. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Excellent card. It's really low. Main reason why is because I'm not a huge fan of the realistic style of it, but it is very, 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 very good. I just think all the next 5 I just prefer them over this one. And I also, it's going to be mean, but I know Art Germ variants very often are more expensive. This is probably a 1200 or probably the ultimate token ones. I know that some of the other ones will be a bit cheaper. I'm willing to bet this is going to be, it's not going to be a 700 gold one. Art Germ has never had a 700 gold variant. They're always the more expensive ones. My number 5 is the baby one. It's really cool. Really love it. I love the style on it. Love the background. It's still cute, but cool at the same time. And it doesn't stand out as being too baby. So it's kind of silly to say, but you know, if you see my other videos, you know what I'm talking about. Excellent, excellent. My number 4 is the Spider-Verse one. Literally, if this one had more than just like all black on the character, it would be my number 1. This is excellent. This is the kind of background I want, where you get to see a lot happening. Love the theme, love the movie that it comes from and all of that. I just wish that we just got to see a bit more from her in the pose. My number 3 is the one from Ryan Brown over here. Very cool. Like I said, take a character, drastically change them, and make a variant out of them. This is exactly it. I don't even know what the lore is of this one. Is this another Venomized one? I don't think so, but it is awesome. I really want to know what this dragon thing or monster thing in the corner is, but excellent card. Love the difference in the colors from all the others. My number 2 is by Ken Lashley. This is the Gwenom one, so Venom one. Wow, right? Like, again, take a character, drastically change them. This looks incredible. I wouldn't be surprised if this is the ultimate one, just because it's so unique and different. Or 1200 one, of course. So, again, excellent card. Love everything about it. The background works out for me. The colors work. The suit works. Everything. I love really this little detail of seeing the symbiote coming off of her. Awesome. And my number 1 is going to be the Peach Momoko one. Peach Momoko, once again, being number 1 on my list. I think this is the second or third time that they've got to the top. So once again, congrats to Peach Momoko for this very important award of being the number 1 on my list. Excellent, right? Everything about this is really cool. The drawing, the colors, they really stand out. Love the theme of the phone showing the mask and then having her without the mask. All of it about this is excellent. The background is there, but at least it's not in focus, so it doesn't take away from it. 10 out of 10. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is my ranking of Ghost Spider. Make sure to go check out Miles, Spider-Man, Gwen, Carnage, Venom, and all the other characters that I've done so far. We are almost done going through all the Spider Crew, so make sure to comment who should be after the Spider Crew. All right, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.